Pierce woke up in an asylum, installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. Yeah. Welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. It's been a hot minute since the last broadcast. A hot minute meaning days. But here I am. Talk to Sanders' widow.
The other night's events still confused me right now.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happened on this island.
Couldn't agree more. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. The shambler. I think that's something they call Cthulhu. It's been a rocky road, but it is a really consistent storyline. I like it.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
I bet Kat's name is Catherine Baker.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him in the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been able to see him since he was interned.
Yes.
You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had his attack? What happened?
He died screaming right before my eyes. I was no longer there when it happened.
We had a short conversation and then I left. I don't know what happened after that.
Oh, I see. Mr. Pierce, you must forgive my audaciousness. But I've had practice of life in high society for over 30 years. Reading one's interlocutors, recognizing the politeness of a lie, are things that are taught very early to young girls from a good family. But your lie has nothing polite about it. It is crass, insulting, and dare I say, terribly suspicious.
Alright, you're pretty smart.
Understand my position.
You're a smart cookie, I get it.
Understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute. And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help?
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoys such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do nerves.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visit? Shannon, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited in the center of the gallery. No better place for painting than endowed with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Well, she's a very smart cookie. I kind of respect her, actually.
Did she really care for him after all?
Dear ma'am, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At this moment of his interment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller. What a dick. But then again, that body was pretty twisted up. Like, I don't think it's recoverable. Like, do you really want it back? Found medicine. The second volume of the series covers everything from gas gangrene to trench interference. In addition to a precise and detailed study, the book presents some avant-garde theories. The incredible complexity of this book reserves it for medical experts. I always thought by doing these broadcasts I could just practice my reading skills, my speaking skills too.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in phonograph.
An audio recording that Francis Sanders left for his wife Irene. Hey, there's a picture of old Lovecraft on it. I recognize that face anywhere. A phonograph, huh? Oh, here we go. It's one here. Just do it up. Jeez. Can you imagine Irene Sanders just watching me, like trying to figure out my controls? Okay, there we go. I got it, people. I remembered how to access my inventory. Okay, okay. Oh, there we go. Let's check it out.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should have. It is a burden for me. I never had courage. Pay somebody to do it. It isn't by my hand. I see it. Behind my eyes. He touched my eyes.
Cthulhu is a mind flayer, I believe. A lot of mind flayer stuff going on with him.
Those accursed paintings, that accursed Sarah.
Mind flayer. What? Mind flayers always, yeah, very octopus-like people. They target the brain, eventually melting what's inside. Most people don't even see one before they're taken. Just trying all these other knobs in the door, in the house. Examine the shambler.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Amerindian pendant. Well, I guess I'm taking it.
An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 3. Where's Volume 2 and 1? This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Interesting. Ooh, just muscled her little chest open. I got a key. Oh, I got the key to the gallery. Oh, look, there's Kat. She's just standing there. I'd read the book, yeah. It is a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe they exist. Ooh. Oh no. Might as well talk to Kat.
Twice you stepped on my toes, detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Another painting by Sarah.
Be honest with her.
One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose.
Ooh.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away from nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope for ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Alright, alright. Desertion on an Anatomical Question. It is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the questions asked allow us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. Just gonna... Don't look at me, cat. You don't want to see this. These are some interesting things. That's crazy. That kind of speaks to me. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. Shit. Oh, that one too? Yeah. What's that in his hand? Huh.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Polar bear versus the seal. Oh, That's crazy. This art gallery is actually pretty intense. The baby wrestling the stork? Is that what I'm looking at? Another audio thing. Oh no, that's the lamp. Hey, my lantern's filled. Oh, I think that's a shambler. I want to look at that last. Yeah, just the baby wrestling the stork. Oh my god, is it that head Savannah took a picture? Take a picture of me beside this. That's a nice angel. Or demon. I think that's a demon. Yeah, that's totally a demon. They're like smaller versions of the other. Yeah, smaller versions of those. That must have been the demo. Gosh dang, the art gallery in this is actually pretty intense. I like it. Are those actually original? Like, taken from content material? They look like it. Ooh. Oh, that looks like some alien stuff. Oh, what's in here? I can hide in here? I don't know why I don't know why I can use that. I'm kind of scared about that, but you know. Moving on. Ooh. Okay, here I go. This is where I started.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Colombia. Ooh, that one's a good painting. Oh, just the maw. Something with many eyes. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Why was he so interested in old weapons? Why was he so interested in old weapons?
These two had to be bought as a pair. One's quiet, one's yelling. Here's the shambler. Gonna check it out. Oh shit. Oh fuck, just by looking at it, really? That's what triggered it? Oh my god. Oh my god, is this real? Oh my god. So I haven't seen a monster before now. This is the first monster I've seen. Oh my god.
What the hell was that?
Leave me alone. Oh my god. I don't have any weapons to fight this thing. They don't give you any weapons in this type of game. They just fucking... Am I just supposed to hide?
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Oh, okay, I guess it doesn't care about light. Alright. Alright, I get it, I get it. I gotta find the dagger in this gallery. The beast. I probably have to stab the painting. I got a plan now. Fuck sakes. I have to pause it. As soon as he comes out of the hurricane. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so fucking scary. It looks hungry. I'll be honest, it looks hungry. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Right back. Alright. We're back. Into the depths of madness we go.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Fuck your painting. Fuck you. Oh, no. Damn. That was the wrong dagger. One of these daggers works. One of these daggers works. One of these daggers works. It's this one. Son of a bitch, right? Ooh. Alright, let's try this one. Fuck.
Dang. Is this dagger part of
I need a double-edged one. A tentacle-shaped dagger. Go figure. Oh, I didn't even see it. It was on the ceiling. He was on the ceiling. Okay, I'm gonna skip this. Oh my god. I know it's not those ones.
What the hell was that?
Tentacle-shaped dagger. Let me sneak away. Sneak away. Just sneak away. Tentacle-shaped dagger? No. Tentacle-shaped. Ooh, that kind of looks tentacle-shaped. This one? This one kind of looks tentacle-shaped too. Fuck it. I'll go for it. Maybe I can. I don't think so though. This is too many tentacles. Too many. It's only two. Two solid tentacles. These aren't tentacles, they're genticles. It's definitely not it. I don't think it's in this room. Ooh. No. Ooh. You're in the fucking ceiling, that's right. There's a lot of darkness over here. I think it's this one.
Dang it! Is this dagger part of Sam's collection, or was he seeking to acquire?
Maybe. Just fucking outrun the shit out of you. Now I'm gonna look at these. I'm gonna look at these. Fuck off. I think this is it.
This dagger looks different.
This is it. I think this is it. Fucking need it. Yeah, fuck you. Broke the curse. Fuck your painting. You're just a painting. Sarah Hawkins wasn't any normal painter, that's for sure. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? It's on my hand. Oh, it's infecting me.
What's the matter with you?
Ooh. You didn't see any of that,
You
but
sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back.
I think so too.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
she's in front of a painting of herself. What the hell? The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins. As a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back to the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. Chapter 7. The Nameless Bookstore.
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
This practical work, written by Sigmund Freud, was for psychologists, describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. History of Darkwater, Volume 2, by Harry Campbell. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the particular color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Not even a century later. Whole civilization just gone 1 century. They must have had like a fucking not good go of it.
An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 4. The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. It's not what you want to see in a spouse or a significant other. I hear his voice in my head, and I think it's God speaking to me. I see. He's not speaking to me. Should I leave? That's awesome. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection. The least that can be said about this book is that its title is well conceived. The illustrations of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart or the attachment proper to doctors to consult its pages. Just like still inventing the dirigible in this era. This is a good painting, huh?
What happened here?
Ooh, let's check it out.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Right here.
Blood. Seemed like amateur work.
He cut himself. Cut himself on his way in.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Just dug in deep into the paper, crumpled it up.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Yeah, rather. Just stumbled in here drunk. I need books. Part of the scene. This is whoa.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
What's that symbol?
What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in the safe. Craig put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Everything. I'm gonna bust this right out. I'm gonna bust this crime right open.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
I found these sleeping pills in a bookshop. Does the bookshopper suffer from insomnia?
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
The page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and the bones are still in this plane of reality. In order that they be recovered and burned, the funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents to the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Artemage of Muscatonic University. The content of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but it is also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. Wow. Drake's memoirs. Okay, I don't have the safe combo, or do I? What killed these mice? Just a crowbar sitting there. Alright. Let's check out my clues. Cylinders, huh? What the heck?
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals of invocation and rituals of curse. A re-edition. This volume is part of the Arkham anthology. Oh, interesting.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Arkham. Oh, opera in 8 acts by Benito Cesti. Bogadera. Infamous. His lyrical work published in Italy in 1768. It is said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. Holy shit.
Another volume by Arkham editions.
Supernatural. This is all supernatural
Arkham
stuff.
editions. Never heard of them.
Astrological predictions.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Urban folklore.
Another volume by Arkham editions.
Alchemy. It branches off into all areas of alchemy, spellmaking, witchcraft.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them. Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them. The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind
Book of Zion.
Hellen's theosophical movement.
These Tibetan
Its
writings.
followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
These Tibetan writings are at the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky at the end of the 19th century. The creator of Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the text of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the nameless bookstore on Darkwater, could be as much a fake as irrefutable proof of Blavatsky's sincerity. Yeah, I'm not lying. I really believe in all this. Oh, medicine. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. When medicine was just becoming specialized, the doctor did not know everything. He knew most, but people can only remember so much. History of Darkwater, Volume 4. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached a peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up until then the region was favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1874, after months of pursuit, Sadler returns to port with a gigantic tree creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. The beast.
A kind of chalice.
Make up a specific motif. I don't know, I wouldn't say so. Alright. Yeah, let's watch. Oh.
Things are not looking good.
Let's check it out. Okay, I'm looking at it dead on. Ouch.
Things are not looking good.
This is the white side. Black's got some kind of corner, but a queen is on the king right now. The queen can kill the rook, but the knight can jump.
Things are not looking good.
Okay. Time to examine my stuff. Excuse me.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attraction, and I do confess, I am willing to pay to know its secrets. And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie set. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our white queen from their dark souls. I see our numbers dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Archimagicians that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attraction, and I do confess, I am willing. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing
I think it's 312.
I see our numbers dwindling, and my will strengthens.
I think it's 312.
We shall refuse.
And 342. One, two, three. Is it really 1, 2, 3? Right back.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection?
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about so these are the volumes that Drake... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that... What did Drake say about this collection?